this. You're only a short distance away from home when an accident occurs. In those split seconds, wearing a seat, not wearing a seatbelt could be the difference between life or death. Why is wearing a seatbelt so crucial? A seatbelt can protect you and others. It is your choice to obey the rules. Many people choose not to wear a seatbelt when it comes to buckling up. Good afternoon. My name is Kia Sarasor, and I will be talking about the importance of buckling up while driving. In today's world, there are many people that's overlooking the importance of buckling up. In the case study, only 52% of people choose not to buckle up due to several reasons. They choose to forget, to forget if they want to buckle up, or they just choose to not, obey the rules. It is important to obey the rules so that you can understand why is it so important to buckle up. Each of us has a obligation to follow the rules and to to listen to whatever is going on. It is so important for a person to buckle up because buckling up actually is actually saves your life, but it also saves other people's life. I believe in order to protect yourself and other people, it is so important to buckle up. Now that I've discussed with you the importance of buckling up, I would inform you about the problem, about people choose not to buckle up. Then I will talk about the solution in regards to safety. Now let's talk about the scope of the problem with buckling up. According to the National Safety, only 11,000 people were injured due to a car crash. It takes a person 3 seconds in order to buckle up so that they can hit the road as they go on. Let me tell you about a story about a high school student. Her name is Maria, and she was in the 10th grade. She lived in Florida. She had this friend who was in the car with her, and while she was in the car, there were ice all over her window, and she's trying to get off, she's trying to get everything off of her window, but she couldn't. So she trying to she's trying to find a way to drive, but then there was snow all everywhere in the road. But her friend wasn't buckling her seatbelt, so that means Maria couldn't drive. Now that I'm talking about the consequences of driving, I will now discuss the solutions of driving. Fastening your seatbelt, it is so crucial because you want to stay safe, but also other people need to stay safe. The law of wearing a seatbelt is very important so that you can stay aware with yourself and others. The law of enforcement allows police to discover if someone didn't wear a seatbelt, then they'll get a warning, every time that they haven't buckled up. The awareness campaigns allows allows people to buckle up whenever they see a campaign. They should always buckle up no matter what. The safety enforcement allows police to track down drivers who didn't buckle up on time. Only 45% of the accidents that we have today is because of people not able to buckle up before they get in the car. Now that I talked about buckling up, we'll talk about the concluding. We'll talk about the summary of buckling up. I believe in order to prevent injuries and death, it's not only a safety precaution, but it's to remind a person in the passenger seat, back seat, or even in the driver's seat to always buckle up. Motorcycles and trucks are one of the causes of preventable deaths. Dr. Thomas Frieden states that wearing a seatbelt is the most effective traffic safety device of injuries and death. He is basically saying that people should, whenever you see an accident, it is always safe to buckle up, and it is a wearable that people can be aware when it comes to before having an accident.